Welcome to Ozarks Live. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope you've had a nice day.
Hope you have had a nice day. I think that you have. Where have you been? I have barely seen you today.
I spent some time with John Sellers over at the History Museum, learned a bunch of stuff, and it was, again, just a great time. I always enjoy going over there and talking with
It's
John.
always interesting when you go in there because you think, yeah, I've been in here. It's really neat. Seen so much of the exhibits, but you always learn something new.
Yes, and I did learn something new today.
What did you learn today?
Okay, I'm going to do a mind reading trick with you, all right?
Okay.
All right, think of the year you were born, okay? Now, add to that how old you are, all right?
Oh, gosh, you're asking me to do math.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of math, Tom. Okay.
Yeah. Now,
You're gonna have
I'm
to-
sure people in here are already thinking about it. I can see looks on faces. All right, the year you were born, add to that how old you are. I'm going to say the number that you got. Okay, do it with your phone.
I'm going to have to.
All of you can do this too, and I'm
Are
going
you
to...
talking the last two digits or the whole?
No, the year you were born, the whole thing, and then add how old you are. And you all can do this at home. And I'm going to guess what the numbers are.
Is this one of those things where it's always the same? Okay.
Number should be 2020. This year, it only happens once in a millennium, once every 1,000 years. 2020 is 2020, the year that we are in. That only happens. You can do that once every 1,000 years. This year is the year you can do it. That works for everybody.
Works for everybody.
Yeah, that's why I could tell you what the number was.
That's why you
could
tell me.
I don't know what year you were born in or anything, but that's...
So that would work for anyone. I see
anyone here.
Cammie over there.
Yeah, Cammie's
I see,
thinking about it, and she
Everybody's
knows math.
going.
But yeah, when I was told
Interesting.
that, I went, yeah.
So we are lucky to be here in this
Yes.
period of time so that
You
we
can
can...
only do that the rest of this year, but it's not going to work, and you probably won't be around for the next one.
Okay, probably not. If you are,
I thought that was pretty cool.
yeah, that is cool. All right. So far, so good, right? We've got a fun rest of the show for you today, too. Cammie Jenkins, as I mentioned, she's in the studio. She's going to help us dig into hickory bark. Apparently, we're going to try out eating some hickory bark or some such thing. I don't know. In the latest edition of Eating the Ozarks.
Yeah, then Joy's Book Club offers you a bit of treasure to read and to track down.
Yeah, put on your running shoes. This is a good one. And we're going to visit with Jamie and Kelly from Safe to Sleep. But before we get to that good stuff, we're going to show you what is on the radar. And Tom is going to start.
Yeah, okay. It looks like it's another oops moment in the record number of oops moments in the year 2020. Now, of course, we've all heard about the murder hornet.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Well, yeah, you know, it's the one that can destroy an entire honeybee hive in a few hours by decapitating the bees, and has even been blamed for, you know, the death of up to 50 people a year in Japan, hence the murder thing. Well, now you can add escaped convict to its reputation and resume. Scientists with the Washington State Ag Department captured a live murder hornet and used dental floss to attach a tracking device to its body. When the evil bug was released into an apple tree, tracking was successful until it flew into a heavily vegetated area and quickly darted away and was lost to its trackers. Like big oops there, okay? The good news, we did get an initial direction of flight, said Washington State's managing entomologist. They got a few more eyewitness accounts of seeing hornets and are starting to narrow down where the hornet's nest is so it and the bugs can be destroyed. So far, murder hornets seem to be mainly in Washington State, up in the northeast.
Okay, a relative safe distance from
Northwest.
us, so that's
At
good.
the moment, anyway.
Yikes.
2020's not over.
Don't need, no.
Yeah.
We've got a ways to go. Okay. Got one for you. Do you like ramen noodles?
Yeah.
I take it, though, with that look on your face, maybe you weren't completely sure?
Oh, yeah, I like ramen noodles.
Okay, likes ramen noodles. I mean, if you really like ramen noodles, I got something to tell you here. Nissin, all right, the company, the people who make the top ramen, you know, they're looking for a chief noodle officer if you're looking for a new position. Can you believe that one? They are looking for an individual with a passion for noodles to help test out new top ramen recipes for the company. This has my youngest daughter written all over it, Audrey. All right, if you're interested, submit your entry through the hashtag HowDoYouTopRamen on Instagram. Now, you're going to need to share your custom recipes, including toppings, as well as sharing fun memories you've had with Top Ramen. The winner will be selected by celebrity judge Melissa King, a recent winner of Top Chef All-Stars LA. But this is not only a competition for a title. Oh no, the winner also gets $10,000, a one-on-one mentorship with Nissan CEO Mike Price, plus, and this might be the best one of all, a 50-year supply of various Top Ramen products. Now, don't wait too long on this one because submissions are being accepted through October 30th, not too long from now. I wonder if the chief noodle officer gets a cool uniform, maybe a bib,
Just a bunch
extra
of noodles,
napkins.
anything.
Yeah, my daughter needs to get in on that
50
one.
years of ramen.
I hope they send it to you fresh every year and don't just send you 50 years worth.
You're right.
Be a little much. All right, coming up, Cammie is here. She's going to bring us along with Rachel West from Eating the Ozarks. Who knows what they're going to get into?
Well, they've got a pretty neat recipe for us with ingredients right in your backyard.
Yep, don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started.